and LGTV transformers pulled up to the White House, took a picture with the president, and then got banned. All right, let's jump into the story. Topless T person at White House Pride event sparks outrage. Okay, and we're going to play this. Oh, no, we got to tell you guys.
Had your kids.
Oh, yeah.
Had your wife.
Explicit, explicit, explicit.
Transformer influencer and activist has hit back after TikTok video that showed them topless during a Pride Month celebration at the White House sparked outrage.
Rosie Montoya was among hundreds welcomed by President Joe Biden on Saturday for a celebration on the South Lawn, described by the administration as the largest rainbow flag event ever hosted at the White House. Rainbow Flag Month is being celebrated at a time when anti-Transformers sentiment is rising in the United States, and brands including Target are facing boycotts over their rainbow flag marketing and LGTV products. Meanwhile, state lawmakers have introduced at least 525 bills and enacted 78 bills that target LGTB plus communities in the current legislative session, according to Human Rights Campaign, a group of advocates. Okay, so here's the thing, real quick, before I go on. I went down the rabbit hole and looked up these quote-unquote bills, and you know what most of these bills have to do with?
Kids.
Don't teach this stuff in elementary school, kids. So the fact that this is being framed as these 500 anti-LGTB bills is utterly ridiculous, because most of this stuff is, hey, can you just not teach elementary school kids this, right? And the second is, hey, can we not give kids puberty blockers, which, by the way, the UK's version of public health care banned for kids? Like, that's what the actual laws are. No one's out here trying to put LGTB people in jail. No one's out here trying to make sure that they get arrested. No one's banning their types of quote-unquote intimacy. No one's doing any of this stuff. This is strictly, hey, can we not teach these specific books in schools, and can we not give kids these medications that are still need a lot of research and other places in the world are banning? So it's important to know that, because they'll slide that in as if there's this massive attack on this community, and there isn't. There's specific attacks on specific things. I had the honor of attending this event, the largest one in history, and this is my joy. We're at the White House, unapologetically LGTB.
Okay. So we're met at a crossroads here, folks. This is not a clean video by any stretch of the imagination.
I mean, it's on TikTok.
We have in this video topless men and women that have happened to switch positions. So the men in this ones have implants, and they're covering their, and the women in this one show their bare chests,
but there's nothing.
But they cut everything off, and they appear as men.
Yep.
Do we play this?
Yeah, and by the way, you know what the best part about this, and thank you, Luke, for pointing this out. I was going to get there, is that even the White House condemned this.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why she's pushing back, because they came out and condemned it.
Everyone's like, one.
You have completely gone off the rails. If the organizers of your LGTB event condemn your behavior at their event,
yeah, that's pretty bad.
You are not. Listen, this
you can't
is
get
not
naked.
This is not the time where you could even say anything semi-critical of this community. And the people that put on the event, the White House themselves, condemn this. All right, just play it, you guys. If you don't want to see it, or if it's too racy,
click out for the next 60 seconds. Before this, it's not.
Welcome to the White House.
Thank you.
Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Year. Happy Pride Life.
Yes.
Children.
You are beautiful.
You are heard.
You belong.
You're understood.
You are loved.
And you belong.
She put in a lot of effort into this clip.
Most inspiring people
Just to get
I've ever
banned.
known.
I mean, you're welcome.
Good folks.
Can we take a little video? Hi, Mr. President. It is an honor. Rights are human rights.
All right, we're getting close. girls here, kids.
Buckle up.
Get ready. Bounce if you don't want to see it.
Explicit. Explicit. Explicit.
Had your wife.
This is a man, by the way.
At the White House?
Had your wife.
And that's
Explicit.
All right, so let's scroll down. Let's see the White House condemn this. Hey, you want to see something kind of crazy? Over 75% of the people that watch this channel are not subscribed. Please consider subscribing and turning your bell notification on so that you don't miss anything we have going here. A vlog video shows it on. It was a brief shot where Montana is seen topless with her hands covering.
don't try to make it nothing by putting brief.
Oh, of course, you know, Newsweek is definitely going to minimize it. An edited version of the video to be circulated on Twitter by conservatives. This is what happened on the White House lawn, tweeted Colin Rugg, co-owner of the conservative commentary. These are the bravest and most inspiring people Biden has ever known. The country you once knew is gone. Sheesh. Has recently come to my attention that conservatives are trying to use this video of me topless at the White House to try to call the community groomers. And I would just like to say that, first of all, going topless in Washington, D.C. is legal, and I fully support the movement in freeing the nip, because why is my chest now deemed inappropriate or illegal when I show it off? However, before coming out, it was not. Huh? Are they acknowledging that before, that if this was a woman at the White House doing the same exact things, that this would be
No.
problematic?
Rose is saying, now that I am a woman, it's somehow is not okay for me to show my chest.
No, what I'm saying is, if this was a biologically born woman,
Yeah.
would there be equal outrage? I would say yes.
Yes.
Anybody that shows up to the White House
Yeah.
and shows their,
But Rose is making the argument that it's transphobic.
it's the stupid argument. You're missing what I'm saying. My argument is that this is a stupid argument, because if this was a biologically born woman, it would still be inappropriate.
Yep.
If this was hypothetically a conservative woman at a Trump rally,
Yep.
the left would be all over this. The decency, the hypocrisy, right?
Well,
It would be the same thing. All you're doing is affirming that I am a woman. All you're doing is saying that, okay, what? Trans masculine friends are showing off their top surgery scars and living in joy, and I wanted them to. Okay. Yeah, if a woman did this in any public gathering, let alone the White House, I like how our friend in the chat said it, this would be considered erratic, manic, insane, if anybody under any circumstances did it. White House condemns Transformers woman who briefly went topless at... Why y'all keep saying briefly? Like, we don't need an additional words to describe what happened.
The site is called Jezebel.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, can we find a more neutral site? You probably found some fringe...
Well, it's either this or Fox News.
I'll take Fox News or The Hill, for crying out loud. You want to go to Jezebel.com? Let me find the most fringe-sounding website out there. Jezebel.com, Zach?
Hey man,
Come on, man.
They ranked in the SEO. You can't hate the player, you gotta hate the game.
Oh my gosh. White House condemns formers activists for going topless. Inappropriate and disrespectful. Scroll down. The White House condemned activist Rose for going topless at President Biden's event on Saturday after video went viral on social media. Mateo and others featured in the video will not be invited to future events.
All right, here we go.
Oh man, what is the movement gonna do?
Oh no.
What is the movement gonna do?
Feel the wrath of the patriarchy now that you've switched sides.
Apparently, Jezebel is a feminist site. Thank you, our moderator Kelly P. Okay. Now I'm actually curious what their spin is on this.
Exactly.
Oh wait. What kind of feminist?
I'm
like modern feminists, like third, fourth wave loony feminists, or like traditional feminists? What is it called? TERF feminists.
TERF? No.
Trans radical feminists. You know that.
They said briefly though. They said briefly, so they're...
Oh, okay, that'd briefly too. Okay, so here's the statement. All right, White House spokesperson. This behavior is inappropriate and disrespectful for any event at the White House. It is not reflective of the event we hosted to celebrate LGBTQ families or the hundreds of guests who were in attendance. Individuals in the video will not be invited to future events. Wow, that's a W.
The funny part is that these LGBTQ activists are the same ones that would be like, there's 500 laws passing that are targeting the Transformers community. But their own administration, the one that is co-signing all of this behavior or all of this ideology, is also on some like, you can't do this at a family event. Like, you just can't.
Yep.
Like, regardless of you transitioning, nothing, this is not acceptable at a family event. And I feel like this is the White House also acknowledging, like, yeah, we support you guys up until like you start having drag queens twerking for 9-year-old kids. And now we've crossed that line into family-friendly event that they try to market it as, to being like, okay, this is not good for the movement.
Listen, this is my thought on this, and I'll summarize all of it. If I'm a part of this community, I would not want these lunatics representing me. I wouldn't want folks dressing up as Satan. I wouldn't want folks doing this sort of stuff at family-friendly events.
Yep.
I would not want this, because if I'm just like hey, I just want to be left alone, I wouldn't want these folks to be confusing with me, like dancing in front of kids, drag show, all these things. I would just be like, look, can we not do this? Leave us alone. Stop every time we're represented in music where it's something to do with Satan. Just leave me alone.
That's the LGTV
You know what I mean?
from the early 2000s, though.
That's like the
That was the old thing.
That's
Like, just
the
let us
old thing.
be.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is this is not a good look for the argument, as we're going to look at in the next video. This is not a good representation. Just like I wouldn't want Westboro Baptist to be the iconography for all Christians, right?
Like Trump becomes president and he's like, I'm going to throw a big Christian pride event and we're going to invite Westboro Baptist. We're like, oh, man.
I wouldn't want
that's
that.
trash.
I'd be like, yo, can we get Greg Laurie? Where's Greg Laurie? Where's the Greg Laurie of the LGTV community? Where's the sensible version that, like, you know, they push for their whatever their agenda is?
You think they're sensible in it, though.
I'm just saying. Well, but that's what I'm saying. If you don't have a sensible voice, then you just come off like the inverse of Westboro Baptist.
Yeah.
And it's a bad look for your movement.
I don't think there's a sensible voice. What, Hassan Piker?
No.
Is Hassan
definitely.
Piker going to go
not him.
represent
No,
the teens?
but there's against groomers.
Okay.
That's a whole movement right now.
Yeah, but that's T-phobic. This event, they were representing the T's. There's no sensible position in the T's.
In the T's. Okay, so maybe the issue is with the T's.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So then if I'm in the LGs and the Bs, I want to move away from the T's.
When it was just LGB LGB, they were just like, hey, leave us alone. We want tax exemptions.
Yeah, we just want to see our loved ones
And
at our
then the
deathbed.
T's came along and we're like, nah. The T's came along and we're like, the kids. We want the kids.
I guess what I'm getting at is if I'm the LG, the L, the B's, and the G's, I'm tapping out.
Oh, for sure.
I need different representation.
Yeah, we're like, you have your own thing.
Yeah, I would need somebody else. I couldn't be a part of it. Again, if like my representation as a Christian was Kenneth Copeland and Westboro Baptist, like those two extremes, I'd be like, yo, can we get where's Dr. Tony Evans? Like, can we get a sensible voice?
We need structure.
We need
We need framework. We need instructions. We need a North Star. We need hierarchy. What is this participation, culture, entitlement? What is going on? We're men. Hold the line.
That's so great.
Hey, this is a segment from our daily after party stream. Consider partnering with us online for as little as $5 a month to get access to these daily after party streams completely unedited. You'll also get access to our podcast as they are streamed live into the community before anyone else gets to see them, get to interact with our guests, get access to our private Discord server, and a discount code for our store for as little as $5 a month. Ultimately, that will help towards helping us continue contextualizing the gospel using media and podcast here on YouTube. All right, I'll see you over there. Peace.